Hi friends, it's Sophia and welcome to Sophia's Turning 50, where we embrace our age no matter what it is, but especially if we're turning 50 in 2022. Today we are going to talk about getting ready for the end and what that means. We'll give a quick update on a health and wellness topic, and I have a funny show and tell. So what do I mean by getting ready for the end? Well, it means a few things today, but the first thing I want to talk about is getting ready for the end of this show. As you may have noticed, I went from posting very diligently every week to, I don't know what, the last 6 weeks or so. I've just been all over the place. And partly it's because I feel like I've done what I wanted to do. I've expressed myself, I've said, I feel like everything I wanted to say. And I do feel very much more connected to lots of my friends that I wanted to reconnect with. And so I'm finding it harder each week to find something interesting to say, to be honest. And then kind of maybe along the same lines, or maybe the reason for that is that I have been super busy lately because everything's kind of back to normal around here. And my kids are super busy. They're each involved in separate activities. And so I'm just kind of running them around all the time. And so I don't have the space to kind of think about what I want to talk about. And so anyway, I had planned that this would end at my 50th birthday anyway, which is getting very close. And so I just wanted to say, yes, this will end at my 50th birthday. Hopefully I'll have a few more episodes between now and then. But that's how it's gonna go. And maybe I'll do something after this. It'll probably be a while before I do. So that's where we are with that. Okay, and so another kind of topic on this post that I think is kind of related is, I always talk about being who you are and accepting yourself for who you are. So for example, I was pretty sure that I was going to run out of steam on this show by the time I got to my birthday. Maybe even before, but if I kind of had my birthday as my marker, I could, stick it out till then. And I barely have, but I know how I am. I like to do tons of different things. I like to try things out, but I kind of, once I've done it, I'm like, okay, what can I do next? This is one of the reasons why we hardly ever go on vacation to the same place, because I like to do new things all the time. But I accept that about myself now. I used to beat myself up about that, but that's part of accepting who you are and kind of how that relates to the theme of getting ready for the end. I mean, I'm not trying to be morbid, but like how you move into the second half of your life, how do you want to be? We've talked about this multiple times. And so I just want to remind you that I think this book, The Gifts of Imperfection by Brene Brown, I'm actually going through and reading all of Brene Brown's books. I think they're really good because it's the same theme, which is be who you are, embrace all the range of emotion, your vulnerability, your shame, your happiness, your sadness, your anger, your this, your that. In her most recent book, it's called Atlas of the Heart, and she basically maps out 87 different emotions and kind of identifies what each one feels like and what might trigger it. And so that's really good, especially if you have trouble accessing the full range of emotions. And so for me, the second half of my life, I really plan just to spend lots more time making sure that I am being authentic and being my real self and living the life that I want to live and being the kind of way I want to be, which means real and not trying to impress anyone or do what I think other people want me to do and all of that. So that's so that by the time I die, basically I will feel very satisfied with how my life has gone. So I know, like I said, that's forward. Let's looking way to the future, 50 years. In my view, I want to live to be 100. I actually told Diana when she was here that I was going to live to be 100 and then have a big 100th birthday party, and then some with all my family that was around, kids, grandkids, whatever. And then I would sometime after that go to sleep and then just peacefully pass. She was pointing out to me all of my current kind of constant medical issues like bad back, bad teeth, bad this, bad that, and how it was unrealistic to think I was just going to be completely healthy and happy till I was 100 and gently passing the night. But I don't care what she says, that is how it's gonna go for me. So let's see, the last thing, this is more just of a tip on getting ready for the end. If you haven't done a will, you should do one, especially if you have kids. We did one when the kids were we finished ours when the kids were 3 weeks old. So we have one, but I do think it needs to get updated. So it's kind of on my agenda for some time this year is to find a estate planner or whatever, wills person here in the area and get that updated. So that is all I have for getting ready for the end. Okay, next I have an update on my dental appointment. So it turns out that the thing that was a problem with my tooth, which was something they had already identified to me in my previous appointment and I had forgotten about, which is that the enamel on these teeth is cracking and just falling off. And there's no cavity there, but it's more prone to that now and to feeling cold and air and that sort of thing. And that one of the big problems is that I grind my teeth. And so they had told me in the fall to get a night guard and I just forgot because it's not covered by insurance and I wanted to do blah, blah, blah before I got it. But they were like, you got to get a night guard because you're grinding your teeth down to nothing. And so I went ahead and just got it there, got one custom done. It was very neat. They just used this laser pointer thing. I can't even describe it, but they just scanned my teeth and it made a 3D representation right there on the screen as I was watching, which was gross, but it's there and it's gonna be ready I don't know, next week I think. So anyway, that's coming, but I realized not long after that, maybe that very afternoon while I was working, that I need a day guard more than I need a night guard probably, because as I'm working, reading my contracts and trying to answer questions, that my teeth are constantly clenched. So there's a good chance I'll be wearing my night guard during the day too. So that is the update on my dental appointment. Okay, and now for my show and tell, I am going to do an unboxing of my AARP card. Now, I'm sure you guys know what unboxing is. If you have kids especially, they're always watching unboxings and doing unboxings online and that sort of thing. So I did get an AARP membership already, and I got it for myself and for Nathan. And I will say one of the reasons I did it is that you get all kinds of discounts. And so I was like, yes, please, thank you, especially on car rentals, which are crazy right now. The other thing is that I have no shame about being an AARP member. It's Association of Retired Persons, and I certainly aspire to be retired soon. And so, I'm cool with it. So let's see. First is just this little package telling me that our cards are here. Let's see if I can find them in here. Here they are. Okay, here we go. AARP California. So what does this tell us? Ways to stay connected online. A reference guide of all the rewards and travel benefits that you can get. Let's see. And what is all of this? Offers from trusted AARP providers. Fraud Watch Network. Oh boy, it's just a bunch of coupons. Here's some luggage. Okay, this looks like stuff that I'm not that interested in, although there is good, AT&T savings. Car insurance, I have good insurance. Okay, well, I will take a look at all of that. It's not quite as exciting as I thought it was gonna be. Ooh, what is this? Hey everybody, membership is for you. And then, hey, there's even a QR code on the back, which, these QR codes are everywhere to find more information. So they are definitely staying up on the times. So there you go. I got my AARP card. I'm ready to turn 50 in, 6 weeks or so. And we'll keep having a few more videos, but they will be wrapping up soon. As we close, think about what kind of ending you may have coming up and how you want that to go. And make your appointments, get your dental work done, get your wills in order, anything else that you haven't done yet, let's make those appointments. And as always, embrace your age, even if you're 50 or older. Have a great week.